Irit, it's a privilege to interview or to talk to someone with your level of talent. I wanted to ask you a couple of questions regarding your creative process. And my first question is, can you tell me, elaborate on the source of your inspiration for your work?
Okay, first thank you. And I'm inspired by life, everything around me. I'm a visual person. I see colors, shapes, compositions. I'm inspired by great art, music, things I read. I take it all in.
So, are you saying it's a distillation process?
Distillation and collection and imagination and everything together.
My next question is, Irit, what is your first priority in the process of painting?
I don't really have a priority. I just paint. Sometimes I have an idea, sometimes I don't, sometimes I have a color or an atmosphere that I start with. And I just paint, and I feel that I need to paint every day. If you leave it for a day, it leaves you for a week. If you leave it for a week, it leaves you for months. So I just have to keep doing it. And
let's see if I understood. You're saying your intuition is, you just follow your intuition. It's time to paint.
It's not always intuition. It's a need. There is a need to paint every day. And after I paint for a few hours, that's only when I feel that I'm starting the painting. It takes time to get into it. And it's not just intuition. Sometimes I know what I want and I do it, but then I leave freedom for things to happen along the way. Sometimes I don't know and I start with a feeling, the color, with an atmosphere. But I do it, I'm trying to do it every day, even if I'm not inspired or even if I don't have an idea, because the painting can last a long time, the process of it.
Are you saying indirectly that you let the process guide you at times?
At times, yeah. At times the process guides me. But then a new idea comes, or the old idea returns, and it's a combination of intuition and mind.
And discernment.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. My next question here is, what do you consider as validation from viewers of your canvases?
That's a hard question.
It is.
Yeah. Look, it's always nice to hear a compliment, and sometimes people will say, I like your colors or something, but I feel more validation when people are connected to the work, to a specific image, or to the process, or I feel that they're going through something watching it, and that they feel that it arouses their curiosity, that they want to see it again, that they're trying to get into it more than just the visual first.
So I understand that engagement or validation, to a certain extent, is the viewer's engagement with the work, and perhaps maybe possibly identifying the story that you had in the back of your mind without occasionally realizing it.
I'm not looking for them to see my story. I'm looking for them to feel their own story. It's not important if they understand exactly the process I'm going through or to analyze me, but for them to discover some kind of a journey when they look at it. Something that arouses their imagination, their own story, their connection to an image or to something they see in the painting.
Thank you. How do you gauge or measure the success of a particular piece of work or a painting?
So the question is whether you're talking about when the painting is finished for me.
Yes.
Because I don't really know what success is. But when a painting is finished for me, I feel that it reaches some kind of an equilibrium. It's something that I have an equilibrium inside me, And when I feel that it's sitting, it doesn't have to be balanced, the painting itself, but it's something inside, then I feel okay. And also, I go back to it after a month or a few months, and I still don't want to change anything. Or if I look at it after a very long time, I'm in awe that I did it, and I don't believe I did it. And then I guess
it's amazing. It's amazing you should say that, because I have exactly the same experience in my process. That very often I'm in disbelief that I did this work after some distance.
Yeah.
Thank you.